Welcome back to the protocol. In the previous module, we dismantled the Slowlane. You learned that wealth equals net profit plus asset value. You learned that the math of trading time for money is fundamentally broken, but knowing the formula is not enough. You need the right vehicle. Here is the brutal truth. Most of you are trying to win a Formula One race riding a bicycle. You are pedaling as hard as you can. You are sweating. You are exhausted. But the vehicle you have chosen is physically incapable of reaching the speed you desire. You leave your job to be your own boss, but you end up building a prison, not a business. You trade a 40-hour work week with a boss you hate for an 80-hour work week with a boss who is even worse, yourself. You trade security for anxiety. This is not freedom, this is self-inflicted slavery. Today we install the C.E.N.T.S Framework. This is not just a checklist, it is a survival filter. It is the 5 commandments that separate a hobby that eats your cash from an empire that prints it. When I analyze a business opportunity, or when I look at a potential investment, I run it through this MRI scan. If a business violates even one of these commandments, the probability of you getting wealthy drops to statistically 0. You might make money, yes, but you will not build wealth. Commandment number 1, control. Control is the distinction between a king and a sharecropper. In history, sharecroppers worked the land, but they didn't own it. The landlord owned the soil. The landlord set the prices. If the landlord wanted to raise the rent, change the rules, or kick them out, the sharecroppers starved. They did all the work, but they held none of the power. Today we have digital sharecroppers. Look at your current business idea. If your entire livelihood depends on a YouTube channel, an Instagram page, or an Amazon store, you do not have a business. You have a precarious partnership with a landlord who does not care about you. I call this digital feudalism. You are renting an audience from an algorithm. One policy update, one shadow ban, one change in the terms of service, and your income evaporates overnight. I learned this the hard way. Early in my career, I built a revenue stream entirely dependent on a single advertising platform. It was printing money. I felt like a genius. Then, on a Tuesday morning, they changed their policy. By Wednesday, my revenue was down 90%. My business was gone because I never owned it. I was just playing in their sandbox. To have control, you must own the asset. You must own the data. You must own the customer list. You must own the brand. You must have the power to raise prices without asking for permission. If you are building on someone else's platform, that is fine for traffic. But your obsession must be to move those customers to your own database immediately. An email list is an asset. A YouTube subscriber count is a vanity metric. If you live in someone else's house, you follow their rules. Build your own house. Commandment number 2, entry. The commandment of entry is ruled by the iron law of economics. Supply and demand. The easier it is to start a business, the less profitable it will be. If I can replicate your business in a weekend with $100 and a laptop, so can 10 million other people. If you can join a business by simply filling out a form, you are not a CEO, you are cattle. When supply is infinite, value approaches 0. This is why easy businesses are traps. Network marketing, online surveys, drop shipping generic products from China, driving for Uber. These are not opportunities, they are events. The gurus sell you these schemes because they appeal to your laziness. They say, no experience needed, start today. That is exactly why you should run away. A real business is a process. It is hard. It is complex. It requires learning skills that make your head hurt. The difficulty is the moat. The difficulty is the filter that keeps the crowd out. If you are looking for an easy way to make money, you are already the prey. Think about it. If there was a button you could press to make $1 million, everyone would press it. And if everyone pressed it, $1 million would be worth nothing. When I analyze an investment, I look for friction. I want to see barriers. I want to see something that scares the lazy people away. because on the other side of that difficult is a lack of competition. Commandment number 3, need. This is where your ego must die. The cultural narrative tells you to follow your passion, do what you love, and the money will follow. This is a dangerous lie. It is advice that creates happy, poor people. Passion is selfish. Passion is about what you want. Passion is about what you find fun. The market is selfish. The market does not care about you. The market does not care about your dreams. The market only cares about what it needs. Money is a certificate of appreciation for solving a problem. That is it. If your passion is knitting sweaters for cats, but nobody needs cat sweaters, you do not have a business. You have a hobby, and the market will punish you for your vanity by keeping you broke. Stop looking inside yourself for the answer. Look outside. Where is the pain? Where is the inefficiency? Where is the frustration? Look for things that people hate doing. Look for things that are broken. A Fastlane business is selfless. It serves, it solves, it saves time, it removes pain. The owner of a waste management company is likely wealthier than the owner of a trendy art gallery. Why? Because garbage is a massive need. Art is a subjective want. If you chase money, it runs away. If you chase needs, money chases you. Commandment number 4, time. This is the commandment that separates the rich from the well-paid. The ultimate goal of wealth is not money. It is the freedom of time. It is the ability to wake up and say, I own this day. If your business requires your physical presence to generate $1, you have broken the commandment of time. Doctors, lawyers, consultants, they are often high-paid laborers. They are in the time for money trap, just at a higher hourly rate. If they stop working, the income stops. Their time is linear. A Fastlane business is a money tree. Software code is a money tree. It works while you sleep. It serves thousands of users simultaneously without you typing a single line of code. Content is a money tree. This video is a money tree. It educates you while I am doing something else. A system of employees and operations is a money tree. Ask yourself the mortality test. If you died today, would your business keep generating revenue next month? If the answer is no, you don't own a business. The business owns you. You have simply bought yourself a job. You must detach your ability to earn from your presence. This is the only way to escape the rat race. Commandment number 5, scale. This is the physics of wealth. To make millions, you must impact millions. This is the law of effection. You cannot get rich by serving a few people unless you are charging them millions of dollars. Scale is achieved through magnitude, price, or reach, volume. Think about a local coffee shop. It has a ceiling. It can only serve people within a 5-mile radius. It can only serve one customer at a time. It is limited by physics. It violates the commandment of scale. The owner might make a decent living, but they will never fly a private jet. Now, think about a coffee franchise system or a coffee brand sold online. The internet removes the barrier of geography. You can sell to anyone, anywhere, at any time. That is infinite reach. Or think about magnitude. If you are a heart surgeon, you have high magnitude, high price, but no reach. You can only do one surgery at a time. If you invent a device that prevents heart attacks, you have both magnitude and reach. Scale is the leverage that turns a good income into generational wealth. It is the difference between linear math, 1 + 1 + 1, and geometric math, 10 times 10 times 10. If your business plan does not have a path to scale, you are intentionally limiting your wealth. Summary: luck is when preparation meets opportunity. The C.E.N.T.S Framework is your preparation. Most people fail because they fall in love with an idea that feels good, but is mathematically flawed. They open a restaurant because they like to cook, violate scale and entry. They start a blog because they like to write, violates need and control. Before you start your next venture, or before you invest another dollar into your current one, run it through this autopsy. Be ruthless. Is there control? Do you own the system? Is the entry difficult? Is there a barrier to protect you? Does it solve a massive need? Or is it just your passion? Is it detached from time? Can it run without you? Does it have infinite scale? Can it reach millions? If you violate these, you are driving in the slow lane, hoping for a fast lane result. You are gambling. Stop building traps. Start building systems. In the final module of this trilogy, we will discuss the engine of this machine, execution. Because a perfect plan without speed is just a hallucination. We will talk about how to pivot, how to hire, and how to exit. Class dismissed.